Brynn Cartelli, a singer who made history as The Voice's youngest winner, has traveled an interesting path since her victory. From a 15-year-old sensation to an established artist, let's take a closer look at her remarkable journey and where she is now.
Would you let me sleep beneath your beautiful
Her story on The Voice was nothing short of extraordinary. During her blind audition with Beneath Your Beautiful, she caught the attention of both Kelly Clarkson and Blake Shelton. Choosing Kelly as her coach is the right decision.
Brynn, who do you pick as your coach?
Oh gosh, I love you both so much. I love all four of you. I pick Kelly.
Her performances throughout the show showcased maturity beyond her years, leading her to make history as the youngest winner ever at age 15, and giving Kelly Clarkson her first win as a coach.
Brynn Cartelli, you did it!
After her historic win in 2018, Cartelli didn't rush into releasing music immediately. Instead, she took a thoughtful approach to developing her artistry. She signed with Atlantic Records in December 2018, marking the beginning of her professional recording career. Her first major post-voice appearance came as an opener for Kelly Clarkson's Meaning of Life tour in 2019, giving her valuable experience performing for large audiences. The transition from reality show winner to independent artist wasn't without its challenges. Rather than quickly releasing an album, Cartelli spent time honing her songwriting skills and developing her unique sound. In 2021, she released her debut EP based on a true story, which showcased her growth as an artist. The EP's success, with over 25 million Spotify streams, proved she was more than just a competition winner.
From your eyes, if I could do.
Throughout 2022 and 2023, Cartelli continued to build her career strategically, releasing singles that showed her evolving artistry. Songs like Gemini, Girl Code, and Convertible in the Rain demonstrated her maturing sound and songwriting abilities. Each release helped establish her identity beyond The Voice, connecting with fans through personal and relatable lyrics. The biggest milestone in Cartelli's post-voice career came in 2024 with the release of her debut album, Out of the Blue. The album, released in March 2024, represented the culmination of her artistic development since winning The Voice. Her appearances on The Today Show and MTV to promote the album showed how far she'd come from that 15-year-old contestant. What makes her story unique is how she balanced her rising music career with normal teenage life. After winning The Voice, she returned to Longmeadow High School, maintaining her education while building her career. This grounded approach helped her develop not just as an artist, but as a person, influencing her songwriting and artistic perspective. Her music began reflecting real experiences of growing up, making it relatable to fans her age.
It's more about the songwriting. They all come out of the blue for me. I don't really know how the whole process works. It feels very spiritual. So even though it's not super new, I've had these in my little secret cave for a while, but it all comes out of the blue somehow.
Her musical style has evolved significantly since her Voice days. While the show showcased her ability to perform covers, her original music reveals a sophisticated pop sound with soul influences. Songs from Out of the Blue demonstrate her growth as a songwriter, tackling themes of first love, heartbreak, and self-discovery. The production quality and maturity of her work have earned praise from critics who note she's transcended the reality TV winner label.
Place a cold home. Back there it gets.
2024 proved to be a breakthrough year with Boy From Home becoming her most successful single to date. Her debut album showed remarkable streaming numbers, proving she's built a loyal fan base beyond her voice audience. Her media appearances revealed a confident young artist who's found her voice both literally and creatively. The album's success led to her first headlining tour, a major step in establishing herself as a standalone artist.
One of the biggest Kelly Clarkson fans ever, and now I would have dreams. I texted her, I was like, I had dreams of being on tour with you since I've been 6. Like, that's not even a lie. That's not one bit lie.
Her relationship with Kelly Clarkson continues to influence her career positively. Unlike many reality show contestants who drift apart from their mentors, Cartelli and Clarkson maintained a strong professional relationship. Clarkson's guidance helped her navigate the music industry's challenges, and their occasional collaborations keep fans excited. Their duets on Clarkson's talk show regularly go viral, showing their genuine musical chemistry.
Your heart's too big for me to hold. I wouldn't let it fall. I would never let go.
The impact of social media has played a crucial role in her post-Voice success. With over 1 million followers across platforms, she's built a strong online presence that keeps fans engaged. She shares behind-the-scenes glimpses of her recording process, tour preparation, and personal life, creating an authentic connection with her audience. This direct relationship with fans has helped her music spread organically. Following the success of Out of the Blue, Cartelli has announced an ambitious tour schedule for 2024 to 2025. The Out of the Blue tour will be her first major headlining tour, covering 25 cities across North America. Starting in intimate venues that match her indie pop aesthetic, she's focusing on creating personal connections with her audience. The tour includes special VIP packages where fans can attend pre-show acoustic sessions and participate in Q&A sessions.
Thing that I'm worried is still attached to me, but I'm looking forward to this thing. And so how am I going to change? What am I going to let go of? There are a lot of questions are asked in these moments, and, you can reinvent yourself, but you want to stay true to it. There's just so many facets of moving and starting over that are so interesting. And it's not, to me, there's so many, like in New York, I'm here now, and I could write that album, and I'm writing more songs about what it's like to actually be here.
Her upcoming projects show an artist willing to experiment with her sound. She's been dropping hints about collaborations with indie artists and established producers. In recent interviews, she mentioned working on acoustic versions of her album tracks, responding to fans who've connected with her more stripped-down performances. These sessions could lead to a special EP release featuring reimagined versions of her most popular songs. The summer festival circuit is also part of her plans, with confirmed appearances at several major indie music festivals. These performances will put her in front of new audiences and allow her to showcase her live performance skills. She's particularly excited about sharing stages with artists who've influenced her developing sound, potentially leading to spontaneous collaborations. Social media teasers suggest she's already working on new material for her second album. While Out of the Blue focused on her experiences as a teenager, she's hinted that her next project will explore more mature themes. She's been writing with established songwriters in Nashville and Los Angeles, suggesting a possible evolution in her sound that might incorporate more country and R&B influences. Another exciting development is her first international tour dates, scheduled for late 2024. She'll be performing in select European cities, including London and Paris, marking her first major performance outside North America. These shows are particularly meaningful as she's built a significant international following through streaming platforms. Her team has also revealed plans for a documentary-style project following her journey from voice winner to independent artist. The film will include behind-the-scenes footage from her album recording sessions, tour preparation, and personal moments, giving fans an intimate look at her artistic process. Looking ahead, Cartelli's future seems bright. At just 21, she's already accomplished what many artists spend decades working toward. Industry insiders predict her upcoming projects could bring even bigger success, especially given her growing confidence as a songwriter and performer. Her journey from reality show winner to legitimate recording artist serves as a blueprint for young performers looking to build lasting careers. What do you think about Cartelli's rise in the music industry? Share your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe for more updates.
Being like what more can I ask from you? I asked her and she said, so I can't take a video of a human being? And I said, no, not when I said no. It just makes me upset when people try and push the boundary. And I just wish people were more respectful.
From a childhood sacrificed for stardom to shocking industry revelations, Millie Bobby Brown's journey hasn't been as glamorous as it seems. Behind Hollywood's success lies a hidden struggle with isolation, privacy invasions, and intense public scrutiny. But how did she rise above it all? Let's take a closer look.
The 11 amongst 10s, Millie Bobby Brown for Stranger Things.
At just 20 years old, Millie Bobby Brown has emerged as one of Hollywood's most remarkable success stories, but her journey began long before Stranger Things made her a household name. Born in Spain and raised in England, Brown's family made the extraordinary decision to move their entire lives so she could pursue her acting dreams. Her father's sacrifice, selling all their belongings to pay for her acting classes, laid the foundation for what would become an extraordinary career, though one marked by hidden struggles and personal challenges.
11.
Behind the dazzling success of 11 Emmy nominations and her groundbreaking role as 11 in Stranger Things, Brown recently revealed the profound isolation that came with early fame. "I don't have many friends because of who I am," she confessed in a revealing Vanity Fair cover story. The actress, who began her career at age 11, missed the normal social development that comes with traditional schooling. She said, "I didn't go to school, so I don't have the best social skills when it comes to people my own age and friendships. I struggle with that quite a bit." The dark side of childhood stardom became painfully apparent when Brown disclosed a traumatic incident from her early teens. At age 13, she experienced an invasion of privacy when a paparazzi photographer took inappropriate photos on a closed set. "I didn't have nothing on underneath. It wasn't too much, but it was enough for it not to be okay," she revealed, calling for stronger industry protections. This incident, previously unknown to the public, underscores the vulnerability of young performers in an industry that often prioritizes publicity over protection. Recent revelations about leaked contracts have added another layer to Brown's complicated relationship with fame. Her reported earnings, including $10 million for Enola Holmes' $2 and $250,000 per episode for Stranger Things Season 3, became public knowledge, creating what she describes as a dangerous situation for child actors. "I think everybody's a little bit too lax about the way that children are brought up in the industry," she observed, expressing concern about the exposure of financial details that should have been protected. Despite these challenges, Brown credits her parents with providing crucial protection and guidance. They taught her how to say no at a very young age, a skill she considers vital in an industry that often pushes young talent too far, too fast. Her mother's wisdom and father's encouragement to stand up for myself and never settle for anything less than what I deserve helped her navigate the treacherous waters of early fame.
Millie Bobby Brown.
I'm just in awe when I'm watching her.
I think she's a very special actress.
Millie has these incredible instincts. I don't know where they come from, but let's just let this happen and stay out of her way.
Hi, I'm Millie Bobby Brown, and I play 11.
Millie was a gift.
She's like super professional when it comes to acting and really cool person. And
The actress's journey extends beyond acting to include remarkable achievements at a young age. She became one of the youngest producers in Hollywood, founding PCMA Productions and taking an active role in creating content. Her production company's success with projects like Enola Holmes demonstrates her business acumen, even as she continues to develop as an artist. Brown's struggle with social media and public perception reveals another hidden battle. She admits to becoming way too obsessed with the idea of becoming someone else due to online pressure, leading her to delete social media apps from her phone. The harsh scrutiny she faced online, particularly around her 18th birthday, exposed the cruel side of fame that young stars often endure silently.
Maddie. Maddie.
The physical demands of stardom led Brown to develop a rigorous fitness routine that reveals her dedication to her craft. Her weekly schedule includes Muay Thai on Mondays, Jiu-Jitsu on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and boxing with a world champion on Wednesdays. She maintains a punching bag in her garden, demonstrating her commitment to staying fit while managing a demanding career. "I have to do all this to remain fit since I love eating a lot," she shared, showing a refreshingly honest approach to body image in an industry often criticized for promoting unrealistic standards.
We're all making sacrifices. I'm wearing a monokini. Hey, Lizzie! Whoa! Okay, I need to borrow this, okay? Here it is. All right. Okay? I promise to bring it back, all right?
No, that's what you said about my mom's humidifier.
Few fans know about Brown's early career struggles, including her appearance in Modern Family, where she played a small role as a girl whose bike gets stolen by Manny. These humble beginnings stand in stark contrast to her current status as one of Hollywood's most sought-after young actors. Her persistence through numerous auditions and small roles eventually led to her breakout in Stranger Things, proving that overnight success often comes after years of dedication. Another little-known fact about Brown is her partial hearing loss, a challenge she's faced since birth. The condition worsened as she grew older, eventually leading to complete deafness in one ear. Despite this physical obstacle, she hasn't let it limit her aspirations. In fact, she's expressed interest in pursuing singing, showing her determination to explore all forms of artistic expression regardless of challenges.
She's able to convey more without a word than many actors convey with monologues.
Tape came in from Millie that was so spectacular.
The thing that's so great about 11 is that she can be this, superwoman kind of vibe. And then she can also be this vulnerable, very innocent little girl, truly. She grew up very sheltered, not knowing what the real world was.
11 is just kind of like an alien. She has no idea what's going on. She doesn't really pick up on social cues.
Teeth.
What?
You have teeth.
As Brown approaches her 21st birthday on February 19th, her career continues to evolve in exciting directions. The final season of Stranger Things, set to premiere in 2025, marks the end of the role that launched her to stardom. Yet rather than viewing this as an ending, Brown sees it as an opportunity for growth. Her marriage to Jake Bon Jovi, son of rock legend John Bon Jovi, represents another chapter in her life, one where she balances personal happiness with professional ambition. Her production company, PCMA Productions, continues to develop innovative content for Netflix and other platforms. This entrepreneurial venture shows Brown's determination to shape her own destiny in the entertainment industry. Unlike many child stars who struggle to transition to adult roles, she has successfully navigated this challenging period by taking control of her career choices and creating opportunities for herself and others. She is both an inspiration and a cautionary tale about the complexities of growing up in the spotlight. As she enters her third decade, Brown's story remains one of resilience, adaptation, and growth. Her ability to navigate the treacherous waters of child stardom while emerging as a respected artist and advocate demonstrates that with proper support and personal determination, it's possible to survive and thrive in an industry known for consuming its young talents. Her continued success and evolving career suggests that Millie Bobby Brown's most significant contributions to entertainment and culture may still lie ahead.
My name's Sydney Christmas.
Is it? Sydney Christmas? That's an unbelievable name. I love that.
It's terrible, isn't it?
It's not.
My middle name's worse.
What is it?
Mary.
No.
The moment Sydney Christmas stepped onto the Britain's Got Talent stage in 2024, no one could have predicted the roller coaster journey that would follow. With dreams as big as her voice and determination that would be tested time and again, Sydney's story is one of resilience, redemption, and the pursuit of a dream that refused to die. After 10 years of trying to make it in the West End and feeling like nothing was happening, I was very close to giving it all up. Sydney confessed in a candid moment, but I couldn't. It means everything to me. These words would prove prophetic as she stood before the BGT judges, her heart racing and her future hanging in the balance. The path to that audition wasn't just about singing, it was about survival. While pursuing her dreams, Sydney worked tirelessly at a local gym, balancing early morning shifts with vocal training and auditions. Every pound earned went towards keeping her dream alive, even as doubt and exhaustion threatened to overwhelm her.
That I heard of once in a lullaby.
When Sydney opened her mouth to sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, the atmosphere in the theater shifted. The judges leaned forward, the audience fell silent, and for those precious moments, time stood still. Her powerhouse voice, shaped by years of determination and countless rejections, filled every corner of the room. Amanda Holden, moved beyond words, reached for the golden buzzer, sending golden confetti raining down on a tearful Sydney. But this fairy tale moment would soon face its first test. As Sydney's audition went viral, so did the controversy. Social media buzzed with accusations about her background in Starlight Express, with critics claiming she had already been a West End star. "People just don't know the facts," Sydney explained, her voice tinged with frustration. "I worked in London, yes, but I hadn't performed on the West End. That was my dream." The backlash was brutal and unexpected. Even on the streets, she faced confrontations from people who believed the false narratives. Older women would come up to me saying they didn't agree with me being on the show. Sydney revealed, it was all based on lies, but trying to correct them only made them angrier. The reality was far different from the rumors. Sydney's connection to Starlight Express began in college when she fell in love with the show during its UK tour. Her passion led her to perform in the German production for 4 years. A remarkable achievement, but far from the West End success her critics claimed she had already achieved. Upon returning to the UK, she actually auditioned for the British production, but didn't get the part, a rejection that would ultimately lead her to Britain's Got Talent. Instead of letting the negativity defeat her, Sydney chose to channel it into her performances. "I built up a layer of shield," she explained. "I met some amazing people, and I did my best." This resilience would prove crucial as she progressed through the competition, delivering spellbinding performances of My Way and Tomorrow that left both judges and audience in awe. Simon Cowell's 11 out of 10 rating and Amanda Holden's description of her as spellbinding spoke volumes about her talent, but it was Sydney's authenticity and determination that truly won hearts. Despite the controversy, or perhaps because of it, she remained focused on her goal to sing, tell stories, and make people happy. Victory on Britain's Got Talent brought more than just validation. It brought opportunity. The £250,000 prize money appeared in her account one morning, leading to a surprise screenshot sent to her family. True to her character, Sydney's first purchase was modest, a pair of Apple headphones she'd long wanted but couldn't afford. The rest, she decided, would be saved for the future, with a portion set aside for continued vocal training. Perhaps the most poignant moment came when her manager messaged her about leaving her gym job. "My manager messaged me the other day and said, 'Sydney, I think it's time to take you off the rotor,'" she shared. Despite the celebration emojis, Sydney felt a bittersweet twinge. "I was like, don't celebrate, that's heartbreaking," she admitted, acknowledging the end of a chapter that had helped sustain her dreams. In a beautiful twist of fate, Sydney's journey came full circle with her own version of Starlight Express. After posting a video of herself performing the song with her boyfriend Max Rizzo, none other than Andrew Lloyd Webber himself gave permission for her to record her own version. This personal triumph became even more meaningful as she dedicated it to Mick Fry, the original skate coach for Starlight Express, who had passed away. "Meek taught thousands of us to skate and saw the light in us all," Sydney shared. "This is for you, sir." After winning Britain's Got Talent, Sydney Christmas is embarking on two major milestones in her career. First, she's releasing her debut album titled My Way on September 20th, 2024. In an ambitious move, she's planning to record the entire album in just one day at a studio in Prague, showing both her confidence in her abilities and the time pressure she's under to get the album ready for her tour. Speaking of the tour, it's a significant achievement for someone who was recently working early shifts at a gym. Starting October 5th at the Glass House International Center for Music in Gateshead, she'll perform at 14 different prestigious venues across the UK. The tour will take her through major cities including London and Liverpool, reaching fans across the country. The pinnacle of this tour schedule is her appearance at the Royal Variety Performance in November, a prestigious honor that comes with winning Britain's Got Talent. This packed schedule represents a complete transformation in Sydney's life, from early morning gym shifts to headlining major venues. Despite the demanding nature of this schedule, she's approaching it with enthusiasm and gratitude, embracing her newfound success. Sydney's charm and authenticity have made her a natural fit for media appearances, from heartwarming interviews on Lorraine, where she was joined by her proud grandmothers, to engaging conversations on This Morning, Loose Women, and various podcasts. She's used every platform to share her story and connect with fans on a deeper level. Through it all, the triumphs, the tears, the controversies, and the celebrations, Sydney has maintained the same genuine spirit that first captured the nation's attention. "I have no reason to lie," she said during the height of the controversy. "I want to try my best and go up and up." This simple philosophy, combined with raw talent and determination, has carried her from workout equipment to the West End of her dreams. As Sydney prepares for her tour and album release, she carries with her the lessons of her journey. The girl who once couldn't afford Apple headphones is now headlining major venues. The gym worker who squeezed in vocal practice between shifts is now recording albums in Prague. But perhaps most importantly, the dreamer who refused to give up is now living proof that persistence, talent, and authenticity can overcome any obstacle. For aspiring performers facing their own struggles, Sydney's story offers hope and inspiration. It's a reminder that the path to success isn't always straight, that critics don't define your worth, and that sometimes the biggest dreams take the longest to achieve. As she looks forward to sharing her music with fans across the country, Sydney Christmas stands as a power of believing in yourself, even when others doubt you. Her journey from BGT contestant to celebrated performer isn't just a success story. It's a blueprint for anyone daring to chase their dreams against all odds. The little girl who fell in love with Starlight Express in college is now creating her own light, illuminating the path for others to follow. And as she prepares to take the stage on her first tour, one thing is certain: Sydney Christmas's star is only beginning to rise. The best part? She's doing it all her way.
I'm not a fancy person. I take out the trash, I wipe off the tables, I sweep the floors. I'm just having fun and I'm trying to make people happy. The kids would hear me sing and they tell me, that I've got talent. That's why I'm here. That's why I got on a plane.
Richard Goodall's shocking secret just turned everything upside down. Fans thought they knew his story, but a newly uncovered truth about his past performances is sending shockwaves through the AGT community. Was his rise to fame really what it seemed? When Richard first stepped onto the AGT stage, hearts melted across America. His humble smile and unassuming presence instantly won over the crowd. Here was a 56-year-old janitor from Indiana, standing nervously under the bright lights, admitting he'd never even been on a plane before. His worn work boots and simple button-down shirt told the story of a hard-working man who'd spent his life cleaning floors instead of chasing fame. As he gripped the microphone, the perfect rags to riches story seemed to be unfolding, a small-town custodian who'd finally found the courage to share his hidden talent with the world. The judges leaned forward, expecting perhaps a modest performance from this late-in-life dreamer. Even Simon Cowell's usually stern expression had softened with curiosity. But there was so much more to Richard Goodall's story than anyone realized. A recently surfaced video from 2023 shows Richard Goodall performing old-time rock and roll at his local American Legion, and it's nothing short of amazing. The confidence, the stage presence, the perfectly hit notes. This wasn't a novice performer finding his feet. This was a seasoned singer who had been entertaining crowds for years. The truth is, Richard Goodall was already a local star in Terre Haute, Indiana, long before he set foot on the AGT stage. He had been performing at bars, community events, and local venues, building a faithful following in his hometown. His powerful renditions of classic rock songs had made him a familiar face in the local music scene. Far from diminishing Richard's AGT triumph, discovering his history as a local performer makes his victory even more meaningful. This wasn't just a story of sudden luck or an overnight success. It was the culmination of years of dedication and perseverance. Night after night, Richard had stood on small stages across Indiana, singing his heart out in local bars and community venues, keeping his dream alive while still working his day job as a janitor. When he told the AGT judges he'd never flown on a plane, it was absolutely true. His talent had remained a hidden gem in Indiana, like a diamond waiting to be discovered on the national stage. The timing of this revelation becomes even more touching when considering how deeply intertwined Richard's personal life became with AGT. During the most intense week of the competition, the finale week of season 19, he wasn't just focused on winning, he was also celebrating love. Richard and his wife Angie chose to get married right across from the Pasadena Civic Auditorium, the very place where his dreams would come true. They celebrated their special day at Moonshadows, a legendary restaurant perched over the Malibu coastline. Now, that restaurant has been tragically lost to the Pacific Palisades fire, adding a bittersweet note to their memories. It's as if their wedding celebration, sandwiched between AGT performances, marked not just their union, but the transition between Richard's life as a local Indiana performer and his emergence as a national star. Now, as season 20 auditions face their own challenges due to the Eaton fire, with the Pasadena venue serving as an emergency evacuation center, Richard's story takes on new meaning. His journey from local performer to national sensation shows that sometimes the longest roads lead to the biggest triumphs. But the bombshells don't stop there. Richard has just announced he's working on original music, moving beyond the classic rock covers that made him famous. He's hinted at potential collaborations with major artists like Michael Bublé and Foreigner, proving that his AGT win was just the beginning. The next chapter of Richard Goodall's story is proving to be just as captivating as his journey to AGT victory. He's not content to rest on his laurels or simply repeat the classic rock covers that first brought him fame. Instead, he's pushing into new territory, announcing his venture into original music, a bold step that shows his artistic ambitions reach far beyond winning a talent show. His hints at potential collaborations with music legends like Michael Bublé and Foreigner suggest he's aiming for even greater heights, transforming from a cover artist into a legitimate recording star in his own right. The change in his daily life is equally dramatic. The same man who once moved quietly through his Indiana hometown now can't make a simple trip to Walmart without being stopped repeatedly by admirers. His calendar, once filled with local gigs and janitorial duties, now overflows with cross-country performances. For someone who had never boarded a plane before AGT, he's now becoming a seasoned traveler, bringing his music to audiences across America. Between shows, he's diligently working with a local band, maintaining his vocal prowess, and laying the groundwork for what could be the most significant phase of his career yet. What makes this evolution especially meaningful is understanding the foundation it's built upon. The revelation of Richard's years as a local performer adds crucial context to his success. This wasn't just a fluke or a case of natural talent suddenly emerging, it was the culmination of countless performances in small venues across Indiana, every night spent singing in dimly lit bars. Every performance at community halls, every song choice, and every audience reaction helped shape him into the performer he is today. All those years of experience meant that when he finally took the AGT stage, he wasn't just another hopeful contestant. He was a seasoned performer ready for his moment in the national spotlight. Now, with his past revealed, Richard's future seems brighter than ever. While he keeps the details of his upcoming projects close to his chest, his schedule has become a whirlwind of performances and appearances. His fan base grows daily, extending far beyond the local crowds who once watched him perform between his shifts as a janitor. The man who used to clean floors by day and sing by night has become living proof that life's biggest surprises often come from unexpected places.